it's the future of the country. You know, if you're gonna be successful as a society, that's number one. You have to have good education.
How do we teach students better? How do we design schools in which students learn?
We need more people who are motivated and passionate.
The Masters in Education Policy is a one-year cohort-based program for all kinds of students interested in education policy.
That could be in roles in government, it could be roles in nonprofits, inside or outside schools and in communities.
This is a really fast-paced program, so you need to be ready and focused with an area of interest in mind.
They saw a connection between my interest in social justice and policy.
I left a situation that I really liked. It was hard to leave because I was teaching in a real collaborative, with a collaborative team. I wanted to see that change come about in a bigger way.
Being able to dialogue with people from a lot of different perspectives about what the goals are and how do we get from the problems we're having meeting those goals to a better solution.
And it's from those different perspectives that we get very rich conversations and very different lenses that we focus down on these challenges.
They really understand how to think about education policy problems, and that's really what makes the difference between people who direct education policy work and people who just staff it. And we're really trying to build the next generation of education policy directors who are really setting the agenda in Olympia and Washington, D.C. and other places.
I've seen them really going straight and getting involved right in things. I know they've been down in Olympia, and so I think that's great to have a mix of being applied and really getting involved in the community and doing work like on the ground.
It's taking the results of research studies and condensing it into a form that a legislator can use to make decisions.
Students can both get the theoretical background that they need and systems knowledge of schools, as well as included in that is 150 hours of internships.
The internship's really the cornerstone of the entire program, and it really reflects our belief that if you're going to prepare people to do excellent work on behalf of children, you need to train them in those settings.
I think they get to understand how a nonprofit or a governmental organization operates, warts and all, which is often very different than how it might be reflected in the classroom.
The MEP program is going to be really important and play a crucial role in helping us deliver the content that we have to learners all over our service area.
They will get hands-on experience. They will work in communities. They will see connections between people and policy.
One of the things that we've learned studying what works in programs like this is the importance of a cohort. Through a cohort, students create a really important professional network.
You're really more like a family and you help each other out every step of the way, whether it's a small issue or you're focusing on a really large project or paper, you have each other's back at all times.
We don't just say we invest in advising, we do invest in advising, and you can see that in terms of how we've staffed up the program, how we allocate time, and what students' experience is.
There's a lot of great ideas and there's a lot of wonderful work out there. But then it has to be translated through policy.
I want to see change, and I think this is the way to make it happen.